So currently what I use to hold my GoPro camera onto my gun is this thing called a cantilever. You can find them on Amazon, they're really cheap. I'll leave a link for you down in the description. As a matter of fact, I'll link to everything I'm talking about in this video is down in the description. But to use this, all you have to do is just slide it on your picatinny rail and use your hex wrench to tighten it down. I already have my GoPro camera mounted on the little adapter that came with it. All you gotta do now is just slide it into the cantilever. So now my GoPro is mounted to the gun. I currently have it facing backwards at me, but you can also have it facing forward where all the action is. But I've wanted some alternatives. So here's 3 side-mounted GoPro camera adapters. So you can have the camera facing back at you for a selfie or facing forward so they can see the action. So hang out to the end because I found some really funny store names. It's gonna crack you up. The first camera adapter I wanna show you is from a company called Haigu, and it's made out of ABS plastic, which I don't like at all. And if any of you guys ever played with ABS plastic airsoft during the winter, 1 BB will shatter this thing. It comes with a hex wrench. And the only problem is, so you actually have to loosen this with the hex wrench out on the field instead of having just like thumb screws that you can screw it in. They've gone with these cheap nuts here. It fits on a picatinny rail adapter like this. Slide it into the slot, then use your hex wrench to tighten it down. Holds the camera nice and tight like you'd expect because it's made out of plastic. But the problem is it sits really high. If I'm using my gun, occasionally I'll lift my eyes up from my scope and I'll look around. This is way in the way. I hate this thing. So the next one I want to show you is from a company called Shreq, something like that, man. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's about 17 bucks. It's made all out of aluminum, and it comes with this really nice M-LOK picatinny rail adapter here. So if you're not using this for a camera, you can use it to mount something else. But the way it works is you just slide it into the M-LOK adapter. There's a hole there, and then you use this wrench to tighten it down. The only problem with this $17 adapter is all the little pieces here. I'm pretty clumsy and I know I'm gonna lose one of these on the field. Is the wings here on the side of where you slide your GoPro in are too thick. So no matter how much I tighten this down, the camera still flops around. I can't get it tightened. So the next camera adapter I wanna show you is the Cadillac of camera adapters, in my opinion, by a company called Fantasyl. And it even says right here, novelty design for better experience. So in the package, you get 3 things. You get the camera adapter, you get the hex wrench, and a nice little GoPro screw. One of the things I really dig about this is it has 2 screws to secure this on, and they are thumb screws. I don't need any special tools to slide this on my picatinny rail adapter. So something else that's really cool about this adapter, they have the GoPro up top, but on the bottom here, they have this little screw. And you can buy another GoPro adapter that slides into that and just screws on. So if you want, you can have a camera on top and on bottom. I was a little bit concerned that I wouldn't be able to tighten this down tight enough to hold the camera in place. But this thumb screw that they have here actually holds it really tight. That's nice and firm. I mentioned before that it was the Cadillac of camera adapters, and it has a Cadillac price coming in at $22. So if you have an M-LOK system on your gun, you're gonna need some picatinny rails. And fortunately, they come in sets. This is a polymer set, and I'll leave a link in the description for everything I'm telling you about here. You can find them all on Amazon. You can find these polymer rails in black. There's also a set of tan aluminum ones. You can find them pink by a company called TriRock. And Grolent has a tan set that's all aluminum. Crazy thing is you can find a multicolored rail set by a company called TuFoc. I'm not kidding. TuFoc, seriously? Like maybe they're trying to get somebody's attention or something. So in the spirit of the good name TuFoc, here's some other funny store names trying to get your attention. I guess if you're bored, you can go to the Butt Center. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm in a hurry here. How long to help me find the center of my butt? Anybody need some ash wipe? I hear they clean chimneys with toilet paper. I mean, what's a chimney anyway with just a big dirty hole? Hey, I know. Let's go to My Dunk for dinner. Actually, I hear they have the best fried dingleberries in town. Everybody's aware of the famous furniture store, Shack of Sit.
Need gardening implements? Hit the Dirty Hoe.
So now you know where to go if you need a dirty hoe to work in your garden. There's 3 really good camera mounts for you to choose from. And if you like reviews, I actually have a review playlist here that has a whole bunch of reviews that you guys can look at and you can binge watch if you really want to. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you being here and watching these really weird store names. Have a good one. Shreq out.